fucked up, but I stand on business. I come from a hood where pretty bitches pull up. Alright, one more chat.
The year is 2002. An 11-year-old playing around her house is taken to her room, and the door is locked. She's told to lie on the bed and pull down her pants. Her hands are pinned down, and she's threatened. If she utters a word, the family will be destroyed. Then something happens. Something so painful that she's unable to sit or walk normally for several days. It happens again and again, continuing for 4 years. 19 years later, police arrive at a man's house after receiving a call from the same girl.
Yo, a nigga in the chat said, hey, yo.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, yo,
yes.
you're
Talk to
sick,
you real quick?
man. He did it, man.
Are you with the kids? Home with the kids?
No.
No? They're at school or with mom? Okay. All right, Andrew, so here's the deal, okay? And we're going to talk about this when we get back to the office, okay? But you're under arrest right now, okay? So go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
Can I get my wife real quick?
We can get her before we leave, yep. Okay, we'll let her know.
I'll pinch you there.
Do you mind if I yell in for her?
She's upstairs.
Is she going to hear me if I yell?
Probably not.
Okay, can we walk in with you?
Yes.
All right. David 10, Cascade 1 in custody.
Dog gonna bark? She's not gonna bite.
All right, Andrew, I'm gonna stop you real quick, though. I'm gonna read this to you, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Hey, Courtney. Detective Nation is gonna stay here for a moment.
All right. Somebody got to tase the goddamn dog. But these niggas be having kids, families, doing this weird shit.
She can talk to you about what's going on, okay? I'm gonna go back and chat with Andrew, okay? And hopefully everything will be clear by the time we're done here. Okay?
Andrew was the son of Mary and Michael, both pastors in the Salvation Army, a global Christian charitable organization founded in 1865. Michael was Andrew's stepfather, and the family lived in a house owned by the organization. The very house where Andrew raped the girl, his own biological sister.
What? Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
So we're gonna hop in the car up here, but I gotta search it first. So we'll go up to the front hood of that car right there.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like a big bag of meth that people forget that's in there or something, so.
I don't touch drugs.
Right.
That's good. It's not good for you.
Nigga said, usually a big bag of meth.
Do you want me to give this stuff? That's not yours, but do you want me to give this stuff to Courtney?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I prefer for her to just hold on.
Yeah, that way we don't have to track it around and
Bag
figure
of
out what's going
crack.
on.
Why you got a blood flag?
So there's a little cutout there in the plastic seat for your hands. If you, so the running board there if you need, just watch your head. And once you get down there, it's not very comfortable.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, there we go.
Nigga, you gonna get
My
me some
knees
way.
are shot, so trying to.
Gotcha. Is there anything I can do to make it more comfortable, or do I need to help you get your leg up there?
I don't know if I can get my hands into a comfy spot.
Fuck that, nigga.
That's the problem. There we go.
Yeah,
We're just
nigga.
heading to the headquarters.
Shoot something.
There. It's not very far. You okay?
Yeah. Nigga be on
I'm
ice and
still
shit.
curious about what all this is about and what's going on.
Yeah,
so you have
alright,
to talk
nigga, you
to-
gonna find out.
Detective Corporal Michael there.
And I
Hey,
hate your
you're
sneakers.
Courtney?
Nigga got NASA sneakers on.
Okay.
Of raping when they were kids.
Okay.
And there's been a no contact order in place.
For how long?
Since
She
June
knows?
last year.
When did she accuse him of this?
She accused him this just a little over a year ago,
Okay.
shortly before the no contact order.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only thing I know of. She accused him in 2011 after hearing about something happening to her youth pastor, and like kind of, I don't know, kind of took it on as her own, like oh, this happened to me kind of thing.
Who's her youth pastor?
I don't know. I don't remember him.
According to police reports, the youth pastor was identified as Wade, and he was the first person to stand up for the victim. In her interview, the victim said he had been mentoring her under the Salvation Army at the time. During one of their conversations, he opened up about his own trauma, which caused her to break down. When he asked if she had been going through something, she said yes and revealed what her brother had been doing. By that point, Andrew had even tried to penetrate her anally and attempted to have sex with her during a family vacation.
What?
Their parents were asleep on the bed.
She was in the other bed with Andrew. She said that Andrew had tried to penetrate her in the bed, that he was making too much noise, and her mother spoke up. What are you guys doing? Andrew played that he was just trying to get comfortable and then stopped trying to rape, and said that she remembered going to bed and the lights turning off, and then 15 to 20 minutes later, Andrew tried to pull her pants down under the covers.
Next to them when he tried to penetrate her, but stopped after their mother yelled at them for making noise.
You gonna be able to step out okay? There's a running board right here if you need it. Good.
There's no way to adjust the cuffs off.
Yeah, it seems we're gonna take you out. The cuffs right here. And just go ahead and take a seat in here, please.
Yo, gang, how I spilled watermelon juice in my bed? Now I'm about to get tight, bro. This little weird nigga, bro. Now I got watermelon juice on the bed, gang.
And Corporal Mike will be in here in just a little bit to talk to you. Okay. If you need something, there should be somebody on the other side of that window so you can tap on the glass.
They went through like an internal like thing with him, and then she like.
What do you mean by internal?
Internally, it was like with the Salvation Army.
Okay.
So they launched their own little like investigation, and then she went through and like recanted her statements of like, oh, this never actually really happened, and this kind of thing. So we went the whole spiel. Like we did talk to her for a really long time, and so that was that. That was the end of it.
Andrew, who was 15 when he started doing it, wasn't doing well in school and often brought trouble home. According to the victim, it started a few weeks after she got her first period, and because she was afraid her family would be destroyed, she never told anyone. The incident only came to light after Andrew got married, when Wade and the victim told the family they had something to share. After the victim finished telling them what had happened, none of the parents believed her, and Courtney became very defensive of Andrew. The matter was later taken up by investigators from the Salvation Army, during which the victim's parents forced her to send emails stating that everything she had said was false. After that, the investigation was dropped.
And then a little over a year ago, she started it back up again. Like, she got into a new relationship, and one of her old friends was like, hey, just so you know, she said this happened to her. And then he, her fiance, boyfriend, or whatever, decided that they wanted to like make it into a thing again. And I'm like, okay, this never even happened. Falsely accusing him this whole time. And so in April, he tried to call her to kind of just talk to her about there's other things going on with the family too. He goes, like, he contacted her because she wasn't talking to his mom anymore, and he didn't know anything. Like, they had a really good relationship, but had to build that trust back up and kind of thing. It's like she'd come to visit and stuff like that, no issues, nothing, until like a little over a year ago. It's like resurfaced everything. And so then he tried to call her about what was going on, like why she wasn't talking to mom anymore. Like, hey, I'm here for you. What's going on, you know? And then at that time in April, this is what basically she used this phone call again.
Yo, shoot that dog.
I told him never to contact me again. Did not happen prior to that. So then there was no contact order put in place. He actually flew from Spokane to Colorado to be at the hearing because he was like, I'm not going to show. So he went there, did the court hearing, and then the contact order went from not having it like a permanent one forever to just a 1 year no contact order.
When the incident was revealed, Andrew remained silent throughout. Following that day, the victim's parents didn't speak to her for 6 months. The investigation took place sometime later. When detectives reached out to the youth pastor, he confirmed the incident and said that during the time he was mentoring her, they had bonded over shared trauma, but broke things off before they got too close. At one point, a nurse also told the victim there was evidence of a miscarriage. The assault stopped once Andrew got married, and the victim had no contact with him until very recently, when he began sending her voicemails saying how much he loved her. She deleted them and blocked him.
Okay, so who said she recanted? How did
it was, well, his mother...
When you say allegations, what allegations are you talking about?
She accused him of raping her when they were teenagers. divorce. Like he's like 4 years older than her, and so he accused her of that. Okay. Or she accused him of that. Excuse me. There was a bunch of stuff where her fiance, boyfriend, whatever he is now, he like was being like super aggressive towards her mom, or to my husband's mother, and like threatening her. And so she tried to like say, look, I don't want you around, and tried to do a restraining order because he was just going psychotic. And then it got thrown into the mix that, oh, you're protecting your son but not your daughter scenario. That's when my husband reached out to us in April. He's like, hey, I just want you to know I'm here for you. He's trying to like be there for her because he knows what it's like when his mom didn't care for him.
The nigga trying to be there for her after she said that he raped her. How does that make sense? Nobody's gonna do that, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. Nobody, like, what are you talking about,
girlfriend or anything like that, because I've dealt with that in the past with her. And then that's when the restraining order, like the papers were served for the restraining order at that point. So
nigga said I'm here for you.
Restraining order, cool. We don't need to talk to her anymore. He's cool with not talking to her anymore either. Deleted her phone numbers, blocked her, blocked him on everything, because I was just like, we're not going down this road of like this game that she's playing anymore. So we just decided that we're cutting ties with her, even though
this shit's so bogus. This shit's so weird, bro. This shit is so weird, bro. Yo, what's the word, Jackson? Hold on.
Guess what?
Wait, hold on. I'm streaming right now. Wait. Let me mute. Let me guess.
Okay, goodbye.
Nah, it's not a girl, bro. That's not a girl. What you doing tonight? Bro, you late, Jackson, bro. I've been streaming since 10, gang. I stream at 10 all the time, bro. We was just chilling. I gotta finish my vid, though. I can't believe my Wi-Fi dead just cut off, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. T-Mobile really just hate me, bro. T-Mobile really hate me, y'all. But fuck it. Hold on. Let me finish this vid. Now I gotta edit this shit. Oh, it's about to be over anyway.
Done immediately. And that way you might even, if you get over there fast enough, they might even still judge there. Okay. So that's what they're going to want to do at this point. That way the judge will be able to look at the paperwork and say, no, he doesn't be here or whatever. It's up to them at that point. So, okay.
Andrew was sentenced to prison for 26 months for the charges of incest in 2nd degree and rape in 3rd degree. Blinded by lust, he not only destroyed his own life, but gave a lifelong trauma to his sister, his family, and his 4 young kids. It is important to
lust for your sister is crazy.
Take these cases seriously and educate our children when they're young, so that a lifelong pain such as this can be avoided.
That's
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
We've seen this
Click
already.
to watch now.